Let's get ready to rumble. On this corner, we have Otto. On this corner, we have negative Subaru. Who's gonna win? Are they even gonna fight? Am I just getting my hopes up? I don't know, but last episode ended pretty fucking cool. Um, which I was thankful for because I mean, hey, we got a lot of useful information, but it was kind of a slow burn, which is understandable because the episodes before that, it was just like crazy action, info, all that kind of stuff, like beat after beat. So yeah, just this episode, last episode was more of a wind down sort of thing, but damn, in true ReZero fashion, they know how to keep you coming back. And what better way than Auto versus negative Subaru? um, what did we learn last episode? So we learned that Garfield, or negative Subaru, as I prefer calling him, Bizarro Subaru. um, he was taking the trials. He Something happened during the trials. Frederica was able to get out. Frederica being his sister or his half sister. Um, because of that, negative Subaru was punished. He was cursed to the graveyard. Captain Lollygirl went to save him, and because Captain Lollygirl saved him, she was kicked out of the Lolly army, and so she's all by herself now. Um, she disappeared last episode. Negative Subaru went looking for her, couldn't find her, started freaking out, and that's where he came upon Otto. And Otto's like, "Hey, you're not ready for this smoke, man. You're not ready for this smoke." And honestly, maybe I'm not ready for this smoke. I don't even know what Otto can do. I know he has something. I know there's something about him. Um, I'm recording this right after the last episode. One of the things that I asked at the end of the last episode is like, if we can please learn why the white whale went for Otto instead of Subaru. Are we going to learn that or are we not? Again, this is back to back. So probably, hopefully someone answered it in the comments and then, like, my future self will know. But as of this moment, I don't know if we're going to get that information. I guess I mean, maybe the witch that made the white whale can't, hmm. Okay, yeah, maybe the white whale can't. No, but we've seen the rabbit get Subaru, so no, that doesn't make any sense. I was gonna say maybe the white whale can't eat Subaru, but then we've seen, yeah, like I said, the rabbit do it. But yeah, so Lolly, Army, Amelia cried. Everyone's crying every episode. Can we get like an episode or two where no one cries so that next time someone cries, it can actually mean something? I don't know. Um, but she had memories of her mom. And I don't know if this is something that she was only able to do because of the trials, because I remember her saying that she can't remember like anything or her parents or anything like that. One cool thing is that she was like, "Oh yeah, I was bound to ice and then Puck uh resurrected me." And I looked around and then like it showed us a brief glimpse of the Snow Memories movie where she was like polishing the other frozen people. And at that time, I didn't know they were frozen people. I thought she, with her ice powers, made frozen statues to look like people so that she wouldn't feel so alone. But if I'm understanding this correctly, they're actually frozen people, like frozen in time. Like, oh, that's damn, dude. And she's the only one taking care of them. Puck is Gonzo. I don't know why. He just kind of like told Subaru, like, "Hey, you're the only person aside from me who loves Amelia." Like, and I'm just like, bro, what? Puck, I thought you were a better judge of character than this. Like, you shouldn't trust a guy who immediately becomes obsessed with a girl, like 2 seconds after seeing her. Like, yeah, there's a whole love at first sight, but even then, like, no, Subaru was obsessive. He's still obsessive. There's a difference between like, being attracted, like wanting to know someone and there's a difference between that and Subaru, which is like, no, she belongs to me. There's a humongous difference, and I thought Puck would pick up on that because he's kind of made it a point to sort of tease Subaru about that. Even as recently as last episode, where he was like, "Subaru, your love is kind of a needy love, and so I don't really want you getting near Amelia." So I'm really confused as to why his dying words to Amelia were, "Subaru actually really loves you. He's goaded. He's all." I'm like, Okay. But yeah, let's not ramble any further. This is gonna be ReZero season three. I'm sorry, season two. Season three is gonna come out shortly. I hope. I'm hearing. I'm feeling. Ask a cockroach to crawl into a wall and listen, and like spy on people. For all I know, he's spying on everyone right now. Like he's like, he might have sent a cockroach to all the candidates' houses, and just like is keeping an ear out on them. Damn, dude. What an OP ability, for real. I wonder why he doesn't utilize it. I didn't. I didn't know. Why would he leave him alive? What's his name? What's his name again? He has like a Mexican name, I think. Ricardo. Yeah, Ricardo.
大将の坊主に感謝せなあかんな。
大将の坊主
わいらの大将や。
Ricardo.
兄ちゃんにしたら命の恩人やな。
わかりました。
Interested in Ram? So I wonder if he's gonna like hold back or like not hit her at all, or she has no offensive strength or like very weak offensive strength compared to Ram. That her specialty is in like mana use. Her too? What is that? What's going on? Oh, so it's Garfield that's doing that? How? But I mean, we're learning that he's been through it too. He's trying to do what he feels is right. And everyone's just kind of like pounding on him for it, for reasons he's not aware of, for reasons they're aware of, but he's not. And they're just really remember that Emilia has abandonment issues because she was abandoned, and at a very early age, and that kind of like that really fucks with a person's mentality, self-esteem, growing up. It really messes up everything. So yes, she's crying, and I asked, can we get an episode with no crying? But in this case, it's very justified. It's very understandable. You can definitely see like where her hurt's coming from. Like the two people that in her head, even though we don't trust Subaru, she trusts Subaru, and in the two people that she trusted the most abandoned her. So it's probably triggering some kind of like trauma, you know? But what do I know? I'm just Kermit drinking my tea. Okay, wow, that was a pretty interesting episode. It had all the emotions from the beginning to the end. Wow. Okay. Otto has won me over. I was wrong about his character. Yes, I will always admit when I'm wrong about a character, and Otto has proven me wrong. He's actually a pretty cool guy. He had his own shit. I'm surprised Beetlejuice let him live. I really wish we could have seen what happened during their interaction. We just saw Beetlejuice stop him, and then next thing Beetlejuice was gone and Otto was there. Why would Beetlejuice let him live? Did he agree to help Beetlejuice? Is like, oh, I'll call upon you one day or something like that. Like, yes, we know he took like the carriages and all that. But well, maybe he didn't even actually take those. But yeah, so what the hell? Because like immediately afterwards, Anastasia's army got to Otto and forced him to help Subaru. Did Beetlejuice know that was gonna happen? Did he use Otto as a plant of some kind? 'Cause that was like very, very interesting timing. As for like when Beetlejuice approached Otto and left him alive, because we know he's not in the business of like leaving people alive. He kills people for fun, for like for lols. He doesn't take prisoners. So I really wish we could have seen what happened between that time when Beetlejuice found him and when he tied him up. But okay, first things first, because I know this is the part that's probably going to bother people the most. My analysis of Subaru and Emilia's first kiss. There is so Subaru's mom, he remembered her words, like it doesn't matter how you start something or like how you struggle through something, it matters how you finish something. So like I don't know. I've never really been a fan of the romance between Subaru and Amelia because Amelia is such a non-character, and Subaru's supposed emotions kind of like came out of the blue, like immediately, nowhere, no reason, no justification, nothing, no chemistry, no growth, no nothing. He was like, "Okay, I'm obsessed with you now. I'm in love with you. You're mine now." And it was just kind of like that. And because like every time Subaru like sort of um harkens back to that, or like every time he sort of mentions like his feelings for Emilia, the the direction of ReZero is like it's always like glittery. There's always like light. There's like bubbly music, happy music going on, and this moment was the same. But like, I mean, come on, like Amelia was, like, crying, like, begging, like, because of her abandonment issues, like, "Dude, like, you say you love me, but you do all these things, like, I don't even know why you love me. I asked you, and all you did was, like, talk about my appearance, like, my appearance, my arms, my eyes, like, all this kinda stuff. Like, do you, like, even know me? Like, what the hell? I'm asking you for a reason, like, why you abandoned or why you don't trust me." And then Subaru, like, immediately was like, "Oh, it's because I love you, because you think if I didn't love you, I would put up with a pain in the ass like you. Like this is you. Like and it's just, and then Amelia was like, "Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. Actually, it is me. I'm just kind of scared about what I'll be when my memories come back. Damn." And then like, bro, that's like gaslighting 101. Like, and it's. I'm not surprised to see Subaru like deflecting right away. Um, but it is disappointing that like the series still goes about like framing it like that. Like yeah, they kissed after fucking he dude, like he pretty much fucking went after her like emotional weakness and then like used it as a method of like kissing her. And the everything went flowery when they kissed. I'm like, "Oh, do these guys not see what's going on, or like what that's kind of usually a bad thing when you emotionally beat a girl down to the point where like you kiss her afterwards. Like yeah, he didn't do it like brazenly. He didn't do it like oh, I'm an evil villain or anything like that, but he did it in the Subaru way where like he's always like smiling and making it seem like he's doing the right thing, like he's a noble guy. But like bro, like she was already like broken down. She was like in a fetal position and you just kind of like laid it on her. And then you went in for the kiss, dude. She's an emotional mess right now. She doesn't need you to kiss her. She needs you to like trust her to she needs to trust in herself, and you use her emotional weakness, what might be the lowest point in that we've seen from Amelia. You use that to kiss her. And that's what I'm saying. Like I'm really interested to see how other people saw this. Honestly, like because like so many people seem to like fall for the framing of the series. I'm pretty sure everyone gushed about that scene, but I I'm like, are we watching the same show? Like, are we watching the same show? Like, I don't understand what people don't see. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Very, very interesting. I wonder what happened to moving past that. I just wanted to like bring that early up because I know that's probably the thing people are going to be like most pissed about this video. But like come on. Like dude, come on. Like what ugh. You don't take advantage of someone at their lowest point to make a romantic advance or a sexual gesture or anything like that. That's just not how you do it, man. Let's just don't do it. Don't do that. Don't see a girl is emotionally weak right now and use that as an opportunity to get laid. Like what the fuck? is that, dude? God. Okay. Um, Otto. Back to Otto because he was the highlight of this episode for real. Otto and Ram. So I think we can very much agree, or like put it to bed. Negative Subaru is in love with Ram. That's why he got so pissed when Ram was like gassing up Subaru, like, "Oh, Subaru, he's there when it matters. He's like that kind of guy. He's the dude you want in your corner, all that kind of stuff." And then like, "Oh, bro, Negative Subaru just snapped." But it's really cool to see like Otto sort of like utilize like, yeah, he might not be like physically strong, but he's resourceful, you know. Um he's had to become resourceful because of what he's gone through. Like he's actually mm, yeah, so see, that's like what's interesting is like, so all these characters around Subaru have gone through so much worse stuff than Subaru, but Subaru is supposed to be the depressed one. He's supposed to be the emotionally devastated one, like that all that kind of stuff. I'm like, from what I'm seeing, he lived a perfectly happy life in the real world. But and everyone else has lived a far worse life than he ever had. But because the author said he because the author wrote in his book, he made Subaru say, "Oh, I was depressed in my real life." Everyone's like, "Oh, well, he said he's depressed. He must be depressed." And that's that yeah, I mean, again, one of the things that I've held throughout like this my watching of ReZero is that I don't think Subaru is oppressed. I think he's just very insecure and very needy. Very different things, man. And he uses depression as a sort of like sword to like, force empathy from people to victimize himself and all that kind of stuff. Because he doesn't act like a depressed person at all. Like, yeah, he has the breakdowns, but that doesn't equal depression. That's just like, fuck, I didn't get what I wanted. Why can't I get what I want? It's just a fucking tantrum that he's throwing. But yeah, Otto, cool beans. Love the guy now. He's quickly like climbed the charts of my favorites. Um, I think it's still Anastasia, Beatrice. It used to be Beatrice Anastasia. So Anastasia, Beatrice, Julius, and I think fucking is it Felt or is it Otto now? I think it's got to be Otto now. Yeah, I think it has to be Otto now because we haven't seen Felt in so long. She was cool. She was cool vibes in the beginning, but Otto is the one that has been kind of like pulling it, you know. But yeah, really excited to see what happens now that Negative Subaru is gonna go face to face with regular Subaru. Amelia, I don't know what she's probably just gonna be like a rag doll on the side. Dude, man, can she become a character already? Can she become a character already? God. All right, that'll do it for this episode of ReZero. Please like and subscribe for more reactions. I react to other anime series, movies, shows that I'm watching. If that's not your thing, I stream sometimes on Twitch at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you need some background noise while you do chores, homework, all that kind of stuff, I'm very good at talking to myself. But if this is all you see me, my name's Adam. Thanks for checking out Jupiter Machine. As always, steal credit cards, hurt your loved ones, plants and flowers. Until next time, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.